Welcome back to CFN News. Well, Catholic Charities nationwide has played a pivotal role in providing for those in need during this crisis. Laura Cassell, CEO of Catholic Charities of Long Island, tells us about the new challenges and highlights the service Catholic Charities continues to do to support Long Islanders.
These have been really hectic and busy weeks, and all of us at Catholic Charities, just like everyone else, we're concerned about our families, our friends, our neighbors, and our own health and well-being. But we also understand as Catholic Charities that we are essential providers of service. And that's because we routinely are there to care for the poor and the vulnerable. And they are particularly at risk during this pandemic. So we've spent this time reinventing our program so that we can continue to be there, albeit in new and different ways, for the people who've always counted on the church for support during tough times. So there are so many programs of charities, and I would be unable to touch on all of them to illustrate how we've been able to do that. But our senior program is one that I'll start with, because we all learned very early on that seniors are targets for this wretched virus that we're all dealing with. So in our senior programs, we went from having seniors who congregated together in our senior centers to seniors who are now, like the rest of us, at home, prisoners at home. And so how do we visit them? We visit them through the telephone, some of them even through video conferencing, just like we're doing now. We've also had so many volunteers who've worked hand in hand with our staff to make sure that we're paying attention to what do they need. They need food, they need other supplies just like all of us. So we have these warriors who are out there doing shopping and delivering right to their doorsteps. We have our Meals on Wheels seniors, and of course, even the delivery of those meals has taken a different form. So our other programs, like our programs for folks who deal with mental illness and addiction issues, those again are populations that are finding it really, really difficult to get through this sheltering in place. And so our staff are able to offer telephone counseling to them as opposed to face-to-face, which they've customarily been used to with us. And in those really urgent cases, we're able to be there for them by appointment when there is a more face-to-face encounter that's needed to get them through a hurdle. But I think our biggest challenge has been by far our 24/7 programs, our homes for the developmentally disabled. Many of you know the folks who live in our homes, and these are not environments where social distancing is easily put in place. In many cases, it's impossible. These individuals require hands-on assistance with daily skills. And so our staff are truly on the front lines. So every night when I turn on the news and I see the accolades to the doctors and the nurses, and of course, well-deserved, all of them, I lump in all the direct service workers of Catholic Charities, because they too are on the front lines and they are heroes right along with our medical staff. We've worked long and hard to get the personal protective equipment and all the other supplies that are needed to keep everyone safe. So new protocols in place. And in our homes, we've actually had 9 confirmed cases, 4 in recovery. And yet, you know, we're going to continue, I'm sure, to have to take safety measures. But what we're most worried about is the need that's right around the corner with the economy and the jobs that are already lost. So we're in this together. We want your viewers to know that church has always been there. We're going to continue to be there. We're Long Island strong, and we're going to do this together. So if they call the number that's on the screen or they log into our website, Catholic Charities, we are ready to work with them to accept their support, because we have a lot to do.
You know, Laura really covers the vast work that Catholic Charities is doing, although she said it was going to be hard to do that. You know, I think we sometimes take for granted the many ways in which Catholic Charities is integral to people's lives. And not just here in our diocese where we're broadcasting from, and that's where Laura was speaking specifically about, but Catholic Charities throughout the country are having to redevelop ways to continue to do this important ministry. And like Laura said, it's so many different things. It's Meals on Wheels. It's our homes for those who are mentally disabled and living together. It's just that personal contact with people who depend upon that. So lots of different things to be working on, right?
Right. And these services obviously always needed, but now needed more. So Catholic Charities actually needs our help if you can help. And like Laura said, you can go to their website and donate, because they're going to need more help helping others. And it's not just now. This is going to be an extended time that people are going to need more services.